In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use a page macro in Confluence. Macros are building blocks that let you enrich a page with dynamic content, layouts, and integrations. I'll walk you through opening the editor, finding the right macro, and inserting it cleanly so your page does exactly what you need. First, go to your Confluence site. From the home screen, click into a space where you have permission to edit. Inside that space, open the page you want to work on. With the page loaded, click Edit to enter the editor so we can add content. To open the macro picker, use the Insert Elements menu. The fastest way is to type the / on your keyboard. This brings up the Insert panel right where your cursor is. When that panel appears, click View More to see the full macro library and categories. If you already know which macro you want, use the search bar at the top to find it quickly. Typing a few letters usually narrows it down fast. Otherwise, click All to browse everything available. Next, explore the categories so you know what's possible. Click Formatting to find layout helpers, callouts, panels, and other styling tools that structure your content. Click Rovo to see options provided by that integration if it's enabled in your site. Click Confluence Content to work with page trees, excerpts, and content by label, great for reusing or aggregating information from across your workspace. Click Media to bring in files and rich assets so your pages are more engaging. Click Visuals and Images to add diagrams, images, and other visuals that help ideas land. Click Navigation to add page indexes and links that guide readers through complex spaces. Click External Content to embed information from outside tools so everything lives in one place. Click Communication to highlight updates or announcements in a clear, visible way. Click Reporting to surface lists, statuses, and overviews that keep teams aligned. And click Development to connect engineering artifacts and references directly into your documentation. Once you've found the macro you want, select it and click Insert. Most macros will show a configuration pane before or after insertion, letting you choose things like a source page, labels, or display options. Take a moment to review those settings so the macro returns exactly the content you expect. You'll see a placeholder in the editor with a live preview or a clear representation of what will render on the page. That's it. You've opened a page, explored the macro library, and inserted the right macro for your use case. Use search when you know the name and browse categories when you're exploring what's possible. Thanks for watching and happy documenting.